Live today, Coach Brian with the 100th episode of Driven for Health podcast. It's been just over 6 months. I had a 2-week delay with Peru, but man, I can't believe I've gotten here. Most podcasts don't even make it past 10, and I'm celebrating the 100th episode today. And I wanted to bring on a special guest to enjoy a celebratory podcast. Sure, we'll talk about health, fitness, nutrition, all those things later, but today, get to know me, get to know my family, get to know just a little bit different storyline here on our podcast episode. I'd like to bring on and introduce my lovely daughter, Emmeline Parana. And here she is. Fantastic. So today's conversation is going to be us dancing around, having a good time, and she's going to ask me a bunch of different questions so that we can...
Okay, so you guys might not know the answers. Hold on, banana. So you guys might not know the answers. I might not know them. Let's see what he says.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 1.
What is something funny that I do that makes you laugh?
Something funny that makes me laugh that you do. Well, the silly first thing that comes to mind is you tickle my chin hair that I don't have. Amber is not here, and so I'll usually get a mustache whenever she leaves because she travels a lot. We just got back from 2 weeks of Peru, and she's off in Croatia, and I get to have the joys of all 4 of my kids. And she's going to spend some time with Emmeline in New York City in May, and then also Maxwell in Orlando in May for their birthdays. And I give myself a mustache, but I digress. So she tickles my chin hair. She tells silly stories. Last night she was jumping on me and wrestling with me, and I was laughing.
I got him down so good.
Those are, and the jokes. You tell silly jokes, and we dance and we sing.
So you might see a couple of dance parties during this episode.
Yes.
So, okay. Second question. What is one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
Oh, shoot. I don't like olives. That's one of the few foods that I don't like to eat. I have ran up a mountain in Pikes Peak. That's something I haven't really talked too much about. What else?
Speak to the mic.
I just started reading Batman comics. I really enjoy Batman, and instead of, I would do Sudoku at night, and instead I decided, hey, I'm actually just going to read and do something not work related because I work a lot, and reading Batman comics, and it's been really fun to do, to learn more about Batman because I love him as my favorite superhero character.
Okay. That was really long.
Yep.
Okay. Next question, which is the third question, by the way. If you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think we both know which one this would be. Sushi.
Yeah.
Yes. She's my honorary sushi date.
Pause.
Amber doesn't really like sushi, but
I said pause.
you do. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so whenever we go on, we get sushi together,
Yep.
I always make him get stuff I want to try.
Yes.
So then I know if I like it.
Yes.
Go on.
That is very true. We've had some wonderful sushi dates. I am due for another one, right? I gotta
Yes.
take you on a sushi date again. We'll see if we can do that while Mom's away or something.
Yes. My belly wants some sushi. Okay, next question. What was your favorite toy or game when you were like 10? My age.
I don't know if it was exactly 10, but we'll go rewind a little bit. My grandma's house is about a mile that way if we look in the space. So I'm inside my barn in my backyard. My grandma's house was that way. And she had this mound of dirt in the back of her yard. And we would go back there and drive cars on it and make roads and different things. And we'd have Tonka trucks. The actual metal ones was yellow Tonka truck. And then we had an earth mover, and then one had one with a backhoe in it. And so I loved doing that. I played basketball. Yeah, that
I've
was.
never heard of that.
Tonka trunk.
Nope.
No,
I
they're
don't know
yellow, and they were awesome. They were just awesome. I played with X-Men action figures,
Yeah.
G.I. Joes. Do you remember any of those?
You're old.
and what else? I'd ride my BMX bike around. My buddy Gentry and I and my brother Jeff, we'd go build ramps and jump them, and we had trails at the end of our house or at the end of the road on Kreiner Avenue, and we'd bike up there and go ride through the trails. And we had to, that was around 10 or 12, 15-ish in that time frame. So there
Dance
you go.
party.
Dance party.
Okay, next question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
A superpower, I would fly for sure out of all of them, because then I could get to places faster without any problems. And you know how much we love to travel.
Or you could just teleport.
Teleport. Oh, mind blown. Yep. Teleporting would be even faster.
My power would probably be telekinesis.
Okay. All right.
That's
How about we ask
mind.
you a question about what would you eat if you only had to eat one thing the rest of your life?
I would eat fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
it's my
it.
favorite pasta.
Ah, it's very good. It's very good. It's high calorie, people. You got to watch those portions.
Ooh, I got a good one.
All right.
The next question's really good.
All right.
If our family was in a movie, what movie would it be? Who would you play, and who would I play?
All right. I am going to go with Harry Potter. Harry Potter has been historically throughout our family for years now, right? Because your mom read all the books to you for kids. Yeah, you were there too. You sat on the couch. Yes.
She never read it to
Yes.
me.
No, she was there. Don't let her fool you. You were there on the couch and she read it to all for you. You just weren't old enough to remember. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. Then we would go down to Harry Potter World in Orlando, right? We've been there so many times. Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, Diagon Island, Diagon Alley,
Allie?
with the fire-breathing dragon, right?
Yeah, I have a picture of me being
Underneath it, right? As it's shooting fire.
Yeah.
Or how about, oh, I know you have this one fun picture of you with the
Hermione.
wand. You'd be Hermione and I'd be Harry Potter.
This was my pose.
Exactly. Now
Oh.
the other thing, we've been to London and we toured the studios where they actually filmed that. We've had Butterbeer in Orlando and London and New York City. We have countless amounts of
We just went
paraphernalia.
to Paris.
Yes, but Paris doesn't have.
I don't care. Paris is beautiful and the best place.
Yeah, you really do like Paris. So that's the movie and characters.
By the way, fun fact: if you ever go to Paris and you see the Eiffel Tower, it like sparkles and glows up like every now and then.
Every night.
It's really cool.
5 minutes on the hour
Yes.
after 9 p.m. until midnight or 1.
And it's really cool, so you should go watch it.
We went last summer and we went to the Eiffel Tower twice, 2 nights to see that, right?
Yo, wait, we went more than 2 nights.
Well, we were there for 3 nights.
We saw
We
it
go
all
every
3
night?
nights.
We did all okay.
Because the first one, remember, we had our dancing
That's right.
party.
Yeah, we had to walk. We
Then
walked
the
an
other-
hour plus to get close to it, because we went from our apartment Airbnb that we rented. We walked for an hour basically to get close to it, and then we turned around because we still had an hour to walk back.
That's
And that was like
we
midnight.
Had pizza on the way there.
Yes. Yep. That was the last night we had pizza because we were walking from the Louvre. We left the Louvre and then we found pizza.
Remember our dance party in front of it? We went,
Yeah.
we're dancing all. Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
All right.
What is the weirdest healthy food you actually like?
Weirdest healthy food? Huh. I guess the weirdest combination would be frozen broccoli in a smoothie. That's pretty odd. You've drinking it before, though. Yeah. You have. You've enjoyed it too.
No way.
All 4 of my kids. Some of the Super Shake. If you're interested, I've got a Super Shake guide, and part of it is you have a protein, you have some fruit, you have some vegetables, and maybe a starch, depending on how many calories you need. And therefore, I would put frozen broccoli into it, and I eat a lot of frozen broccoli, as you know. And I've talked about it at least on my posts, I think, and I don't know how much I've talked about it on the podcast. Yes,
I like
frozen broccoli.
I like bananas, by the way. If you didn't know, because I was holding banana at the beginning of this.
Right, exactly.
Okay, next question.
All right.
What is one thing you always say to your clients that you would also need to remind yourself?
To be persistent, to always strive to reach your goals, and don't let anything get in the way. And even if something is hard or challenging, you still have to persevere and push through to do it. Just even like this podcast. This podcast is 100 episodes old now, which I'm super excited. I'm going to release this immediately so I can get back to production. We had a 3-week timeout, but it was super important to keep working toward your goals. That's it. And I have to remind myself of that all the time.
But
And I remind you too, right? She's lovely that she has a coach for her father, and I put my coaching wisdom on her. She loves it.
why is your hair wet?
Because I've styled it.
Okay, next question. Drum roll. You're not drum rolling. Okay. What is the funniest thing that has ever happened to you while traveling? I know the answer to this. If you don't say it, then
I'm pretty sure. I think we both know this one. We were in Florida at SeaWorld, and they were wrapping up the sea lion show.
there's a walrus.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
I'm just
So
saying.
no.
walrus in the
It
show.
was a sea lion show, and at the end, they're celebrating and clapping and hurrahing all the sea lion and the effort and fun. It was great. Sea lions are hilarious. We actually swam with sea lions, right?
We literally
We just got done swimming with them, which was wild. Now, so I'm pointing at my boys, Levi, Everett, Maxwell, to go up, and then the lady points at me, and then I end up going down. And I don't know if you ever see any pictures of my fanny pack. In today's actual Facebook post on April 12th, I actually released an image that has me in Miami. No, I was at Miami. Yeah, it's at Miami Airport or Atlanta. Maybe it was Atlanta. I was in Atlanta, sitting in front of the Southwest sign, and I have my patented classic dad fanny pack because I have a fanny pack and I wear it every place that we go. No, it still works.
It's not plaid. It's
It's racing stripe. It's white and black racing stripe.
checkered.
So I had this thing with me, and then I went down there and twirled it around my back. And the lady's totally a setup. She's getting me to clap, and I'm a ham. I'm an extrovert. I'm high energy. I love it being in front of the show. That's why this podcast is really that hard at all. I can do this all the time. What happened was I'm clapping. She has me bend down like this. My back's to the stage and the wall of water that's there. And they start clapping. And then, to my surprise, a mountain of water came over the ledge from...
Oh, walrus!
Yes, a walrus. And it killed my iPhone 10. They'll give you a time frame of about when it was. An iPhone 10 got killed, and we walked around SeaWorld the rest of the time, and people were having a blast. Like, oh, you were that guy in the sea lion show, and I'm like, yeah, it was funny. And then my phone didn't work.
He caught a splash. Really?
It was a mountain of water. It was this tsunami of water that came over the top.
This is an impression of the walrus.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
And
if
then
you
it
see it on the video, it's exactly what it looks like.
Okay. So not explaining. All right, next question. If you were not a health coach, what would you be?
I'd be a marine biologist, speaking of walruses and sea lions, but more importantly, sharks. Great white shark. Da 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 da
Oh,
da 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 da. That's what I would.
Hum.
That would be one thing I would do. Either that, or I would be a DJ to EDM, electronic dance music, or I'd be able to shred a guitar like Slash from Guns N' Roses. You totally know who that is, right?
What?
You know who Skrillex and Slash are, right?
No.
What? Yeah, those would totally be people that I would be.
It's the camera. Don't show your butt to the camera. They don't want to see that. Okay. I don't know who that people are. But when I grow up, I want to be either a fashion designer.
Thought you wanted to be a mermaid ballerina dancer teacher.
I was just going to say that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Our
Yeah.
martial artist, karate kid.
Oh, yeah. I know some karate. Hold this. Let me show off my moves. Back it up.
If
Jumper.
you're listening in, she's doing a
Oh, yeah.
crane, the
Yeah,
classic
yeah,
karate
yeah.
kid crane, and she's.
I've never
karate
actually
chopping.
watched Karate Kid.
All right.
Isn't that like a movie or something?
Yeah,
Karate Kid?
yeah.
I've
There's a
never watched
bunch
that.
of them. There's a bunch of karate kids. All right.
I've never watched that.
Yep. Well, maybe one day we will.
Okay. Next question. We're on question 11,
Okay.
I think. Who is more stubborn, you or me?
Of course, I'm going to say you are. I am go with the flow. I'm smooth as water.
Ow.
So that's an obvious question. Answer to the question.
I disagree, but okay. What is something silly or embarrassing your listeners would never expect about you?
Something silly.
Or embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Well, I don't know. This one's a tough one. What would you say? Would it be embarrassing? I talk a lot.
Oh no, I know something really
Oh gosh.
good. Okay.
Are we gonna have to edit this out of the podcast?
No.
'Cause I can do that.
He shows up at like our sports and stuff, and then he just stands there so awkwardly.
What?
Because one
on the
time,
sideline when you're
Yes.
cheering on, you're a parent, and you just
No.
cheer on.
no, okay, one time I was at soccer practice, and this dude took me, and he was just standing on the side, like he was just walking around
And that's
on a call, being annoying, like always.
I guess that would be it. I take pine calls at the side of soccer games sometimes because
I don't know. Would you guys expect that from him?
I mean, that's just a way to manage a life with being a father of 4 kids and having them be very active.
You don't have to stand awkwardly
I don't
and
think
be weird, and then you go.
Oh, that's it. That's the embarrassing thing for you is that I always wave.
You go. Emmeline!
Everett was running the other day, and I was just like, "Hi, Everett." And
No, this is what I.
during
So
his
when he goes,
warm-up,
"Hi, Emmeline,"
Yeah.
this is what I do. I go.
over exaggerated waves at my kids when they're
I
at
literally.
sporting
I
events or other
just.
activities.
So this is him. I just go. Please.
That would be the embarrassing thing for you, for sure.
Okay. If we made up a dad and daughter holiday, what would we do on that day? What?
We definitely travel. We'd have ice cream. We
Ooh.
would have a dance party.
Ooh.
We
You know what
would-
we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna take your
Sushi?
No, yeah, that too.
Sushi for lunch. Ice
One
cream for
said
dessert.
something.
All right.
Okay, so we would take a selfie, and with our tongues out, we go.
We have a
We
couple
have
of
so
those.
many pictures.
Yep.
Wah!
We have
Okay.
a couple of those.
Is that it?
Well, let's do one, maybe 2 more. Is there, you
I
have any other
mean, on the
questions?
holiday.
Oh, yeah, totally. 1 or 2 more questions, and then we'll wrap it up.
Did you ever get in trouble in school?
I was a good kid in school. I I was top 10 in my class, and I got really good grades. I ran, I did track, I was in the band, played clarinet. That's how I met your mother.
I just asked her, did you get in trouble?
No,
not all
I
this
never got in detention. Ever.
What were your grades in school?
I just said I was top 10. I got almost basically straight A's. I was in honor classes.
I've gotten straight A's on all of my report cards.
Yes, you sure have. Maxwell, though, you got an A- and Maxwell didn't.
So it's still an A.
Yeah. Yep. You still get.
And I've gotten an A on all my other report cards.
Yes, you have.
Unlike
and he did not.
him.
Yeah. And
I'm the only good one.
They get all the kids get $1 for an A, 50 cents for a B, and then if they get all A's, they get a $5 bonus. Yeah, so I gotta pay you actually. That reminds me. You and Maxwell.
Okay, wait. Let's see what question.
$14 for that.
What is one thing? No, I guess it just has to be one thing that I do better than you.
That you do better than me. I'll just have to admit that dancing, you literally went to dance school and did dance for years.
How many? Like over
6 years or something like that.
Almost.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like
you did
8
ballet
years.
and tap and hip hop.
I think like 8 years.
Dancing.
Something like that.
But I do know how.
I did not do hip hop. It's the only one.
Which one did you do? You did
tap
that
in ballet.
What was the one where you
Acro?
tumbled? Acro. Yeah, acrobat. Now, I will say I definitely can cut a rug when it comes to dancing at weddings. So watch out. I know how to shake and groove when it comes to dancing at weddings. Yep.
Never been to a wedding. So.
No. One day.
Wait, what was the thingy with the G's then?
Yeah, that was her wedding.
Oh, it was.
But you were really young.
Wasn't I the flower girl?
Yep. You were 2 or 3 or something like that, so you wouldn't really remember.
4.
Something like that.
I was very tall though. I remember.
Yep.
It was like right there.
Yep.
I've always been tall.
Yeah.
Someday I'm gonna be taller than this dude.
No way.
Okay.
All right, one more question.
If I was the coach and you were the client, what would I tell you to work on?
You would tell me to work on keeping it easy on the kids, right?
No, I would tell you to get stronger so you could actually beat me at an arm wrestle.
Oh, that's a mic drop, huh? She has beat me a couple times.
Wait, I got one more question.
All
This is the last one.
All right.
What cartoon or kids movie do you secretly like?
Oh, I don't secretly like it. I think I've worn it during some of the shows, but Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here's in a half shell. Turtle power. Yeah, totally. That'd be it. Or Batman.
Wow, that was something.
Well, thank you.
I'm also better than you at singing.
Yeah.
Wait, we should do a song to wrap us up.
Oh, yeah? What is that going to be?
I don't know. Mystical, magical, baby, cause once you know, my love is so mystical, magical, baby, cause once you know, this kid.
Benson Boone. Well, that wraps us up for the 100th episode of Driven for Health podcast. We'll be back at it with, I believe, Brandon Day talking about flow state on our next episode and what that actually means with harnessing your energy. Talk about my glute injury and all sorts of good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me through all these episodes, and I hope that you get tons of value. Comment, like, subscribe, leave a review, share it with a friend. And do you have any closing statements? This is a lot of fun. I'm glad that I had this idea.
He is an okay dad.
An okay dad? What do you mean? You're 10 years old and you've been to all 50 states,
That's because of
multiple
mommy.
countries. Who do you think drove you around?
So mommy planned
paid
all of
for
them.
it. Huh? Yeah, she did that, but it's a teamwork thing. Come
I'm
on, guys.
joking.
That's something
You're-
that I absolutely love
You're
about our
not
family.
stronger than me.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm spinning.
All right, off we go. Bye-bye.
Wait!
Huh?
Let's dance it off.
All right.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Let's dance it off. Okay, see you.